Hello, welcome to watch this video. In this session, we will show you how to import and process Trimble DiNi level data in TBC. We will import some DiNi data into a project that already contains GNSS. Before we import anything, it's recommended to check the project settings for the default standard error. If you plan to import level data from multiple instruments with different accuracies, you can use Level Editor as your source for standard error, so that you can edit the value for each run or each file. If you have a fixed standard error to work with, choose Project Settings and then adjust the number from the leveling window. In my case, a Trimble DiNi 0.7mm instrument is used, and I will change the number accordingly. To better understand these two parameters, you may refer to the footnote in this window or the help document anytime. The easiest way to import DiNi data is to drag and drop the bat file into the plan view. The level editor window will open automatically, and you can see 6 runs are listed under their own tabs. There are temporary points in each run, and it's not necessary to import all of them. You can uncheck those points. Due to the limited characters DiNi can use for point ID, you may also need to rename some points. For the points with a yellow dot, they are used in more than one run, so TBC will throw a question to confirm if you want to rename them all. Double-check if the point ID has been applied to other runs correctly. By the way, the Reset button can be used to undo any edit while the Level Editor window is still open. There is no misclosure information for any runs yet, because that can only be computed when the run begins and ends on the same point, or on 2 control point elevations. To compute the misclosure, we need to merge some runs where the first run will end at where the second run starts. In the field note, you can check how the runs are connected and decide how to merge them with each other. Click Merge Runs. Name the new run if needed. Then click the run to start with from left and run to add from right. Now a new run has replaced 2 old runs. You can only merge 2 runs at a time, so continue merging more runs. The goal is to make each run begins and ends on some known elevations. Once the merge is complete, TBC will automatically compute the misclosure information. Merge run 3 and 4 as well. You could also perform a least square adjustment in the level editor. Click Adjust Runs and apply the adjustment to the runs. The correction and adjusted elevation displays for each point. Now you can use these adjusted values when you perform a network adjustment later in the TBC project. In the Creation option, choose whether you want to apply further network adjustment to these points. The first option will create points with survey quality, allowing them to be further adjusted. The second option will create points with control quality, so they can be candidates of fixed points in network adjustment. The last column, description, can be used to create feature codes as well. Click OK to import the adjusted level data to the project. You may find the file in Project Explorer, Imported File section. In this import, point 62 got a control quality elevation. Now we will import another level run starting with this point, but with an assumed elevation. This file only contains 1 run. First, let's uncheck temporary points. If you only want to keep a few points and delete all others, right-click in the Create column and select Exclude All. Then check the points to keep. Going back to point 62, change the elevation type from benchmark to coordinate. Then hit Tab or Enter key to update the elevation. You may choose to adjust this run as well in order to see the elevations get adjusted for all the following points. It is also okay to import the run without any adjustment. Since the selected points represent duplicate points in the project, the Merge Points dialog asks whether to merge the points or rename them on import. You may check the properties of some level vectors from the plan view if the points also have horizontal coordinates. You can also reopen the level editor window anytime by right-clicking on a level component. Or by Survey tab, level editor. TBC also allows you to split runs in case that you only want to keep the better quality segment in the run. Select a node, then use split run above or below to create 2 runs starting with this point. Or select multiple rows and split run by selection to isolate the selected segment. In the end, right-click on the level component and generate a level report. To learn more about level data, you may always go to Support tab, Help, to get more information. This concludes today's video. Thank you for watching.